Hey guys, this is your workout demo for Wednesday, 20 May. This is take 2 since I got timed out on my last one due to all this wind. Anyways, hopefully we'll get through this one. All right, so we're gonna start with our warm-up. It's gonna be 50 butt kickers, 50 high knees, and then 50 lateral hops or skater hops. All right, and then we'll finish with the rest of our warm-up. All right, so our butt kickers, we're just bringing those heels up to our backside. All right, then we're gonna come around to the front and bring the knees up to the chest. All right, so 50 on the back, 50 for the high knees, and then we're gonna go to 50 lateral skater hops. All right, so we're just going side to side. All right, 25 each side or 50 total, okay? From there, we're gonna go into an inchworm with a push-up. So straight leg, walk out to our plank position, and then we're going to come down to a full push-up and then walk it back up to a standing position. From there, we're going to come down to the floor and do 10 twisted cross. All right, so arms are nice and wide. We're going to kick that left leg over, tap and hold for just a little twist of the spine and a shoulder stretch, and then come over onto the other side. We'll do 5 on each side. Then we're going to roll over onto our backside, and we're going to be doing 10 rocker sit-ups. All right, so with these, we're going to come back. We're going to roll all the way back, use the momentum to then sit up and go into a straddle position. All right, so we're coming all the way back and then sitting up into a nice straddle position, all the way back. Use the momentum, kind of an explosive sit-up, and then going into a nice V-sit or straddle position. All right. So that's your rocker sit up. From there, we're going to go into toe hold squats. So feet will be underneath the shoulders, coming down, grabbing onto those toes, dropping the hips down, holding for a second here, and then elevating the hips up for a nice stretch of our hamstrings, and then back down. All right, and then from there, we're going to go to 10 toe taps, alternating right to left for a set of 10. And then 10 windmills. So we're going to turn that left leg out a bit. We're going to take the left arm, trace all the way down our leg, and then stand it back up. We'll do 5 on the left, and then 5 on the right side to finish up our warm-up, all right? Then we're going to get into our workout, which is going to be a nice long endurance or conditioning piece. So a little bit longer for Wednesday. But we're giving the shoulders a little bit of a break and our legs a little bit since we hit them hard on those pistols on Monday and front squats. All right, so it's going to start with a 200-meter farmer's carry. So if you have 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, plates, whatever works for you, we're going to grab those dumbbells. You'll map out your 200 meters, all right, and then just making sure that we're walking shoulders back, nice upright chest. All right, as we're walking, all right? We don't want to be hunched over like this carrying the dumbbells, all right? So really focus on keeping those shoulders kind of pinned back and walking with a nice tight core, all right? If you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells, we can substitute a sandbag, a weighted vest, backpack filled with weight, whatever works for you for the weighted object for that first 200. But the first 200 ideally will be a farmer's carry, all right? From there, you're gonna go into 30 lying, toes to bar. All right, so the dumbbell will be over our head. We'll be laying on the ground. Make sure you can see me. Laying on our back, dumbbells overhead, and we're just going to raise our legs up, tap the dumbbell, and then come back down. Trying to tap that dumbbell every single time. If you need to scale these, we can tuck the knees in and tap that way just to make them a little bit easier, all right? And then if we need to scale them further, then we can just work on L or leg raises, all right? Not coming all the way to the dumbbells, all right? So those are just some options for those lying toes to bar. So even though we don't have rigs at home for some of you, we can still be working on that motion, focusing on keeping the lats nice and tight as we're embracing that dumbbell and working on just getting our core stronger for those leg raises, all right? Then we're gonna go out for a 400-meter weighted run. So this time we can throw that weight vest on, the sandbag, whatever works for you, backpack filled with some weight. Go out for 400-meter run. When you come back in, then we're going to do 40 inchworms with no push-up. All right, so this is a lot of reps. So straight leg walk out, plank position, and then walk it back up to a standing position. You'll do 40 of those, all right? Make sure we're keeping everything tight. So belly tight, glutes engaged as we walk out. Nice tight plank at the finish, right? So we don't want to be sagging here or bent knees, right? So finish in a strong plank and then keeping everything tight to stand, okay? Then we'll go out for a 600-meter weighted run. And then we're gonna come back in and do 50 weighted glute bridges, okay? So we can either grab our dumbbell, kettlebell, backpack with weight, a plate, a medicine ball, whatever works for you. All right, we're gonna be laying on our back. Weight will be kind of balanced over our hips or our pelvis. All right, and from here, we're just elevating the hips up and then back down for a set of 50. All right, so just weighted glute bridges. If the weight's too much for you, then we can just do regular glute bridges, pausing for just a second at the top, squeezing those glutes, and then coming back down, okay? After that, you're gonna go out for an 800-meter weighted run. All right, when you come back in, we're gonna hit 30 reps of each of those. So 30 lying toes to bar, 30 of the inchworms without a push-up, and then 30 of the weighted glute bridges, all right? Once we finished all that, you'll finish the workout off with a 1 mile weighted run, all right? So however long it takes you, that's what you enter into Sugar WOD. Should be hopefully a nice day tomorrow. We might get a little bit of rain, but hopefully not, since the weather doesn't seem to be very accurate these days. Get out there, get those miles in, get those steps in for our step challenge, and enjoy the run. And that will be our workout for Wednesday, all right? Our core and accessory work is a little bit of a combination mixed in with skill work, all right? So we're gonna be working Turkish get-ups, as well as rotator cuff raises, and then some windmills with weight or without weight. That'll be optional for you guys, all right? So we'll do 3 sets of 3 of the Turkish get-up on each side. So 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Then you're gonna do 3 sets of 10 of the rotator cuff raises, and then 3 sets of 10 of the windmills, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, okay? So you'll do 3 Turkish get-ups on the right, 3 on the left, then we'll hit a set of 10 of the rotator cuff raises, and then another set of 10 of the windmills. Rest is needed, we'll hit 2 more sets of that, okay? So let's go over the Turkish get-up first, all right? Ideally with a lightweight dumbbell or kettlebell. Dumbbells will be a little bit easier for stability, but a kettlebell also is great for just kind of working, building stability in the shoulder, okay? So with the Turkish get-up, we're gonna start laying on our backs, all right? This arm that is gonna be raising overhead is gonna start with that same leg or that same side. That leg is bent, all right? The bee just flew in my face. So laying on our back, knee is bent, other arm is out to the side. We're gonna press our dumbbell right over our shoulder, keeping everything nice and tight. We're gonna come up first onto our elbow, come up onto our hand, elevate the hips, slide the leg back under, and then you're gonna square off in a nice lunge position, so 90-degree angle. From here, nice big active shoulders. We're gonna drive through and stand, all right? From the top, you'll come back down onto that same knee, reach out to the floor. As you reach for the floor and look for it, you're gonna raise your eyes up to your dumbbell, slide your leg back through. We're gonna come back down to elbow, shoulder, shoulder, and then bring the dumbbell down to the side, all right? We'll do 3 on this side, 3 on this, the left, all right? That is our Turkish get-up. For these, they are not meant to be done super fast, all right? So I see people speed through these all the time. The point is hitting each movement precisely, all right? So take the time to make sure we're getting onto the elbow, coming up. When you're coming back down, don't just collapse down onto the floor, all right? It should be a very, very controlled movement. And again, not done for time, but for quality, okay? So 3 on the right, 3 on the left, all right? Then we're gonna go to our rotator cuff raises. For these, definitely lightweight dumbbells or light plates, maybe 2.5s, 5s if you have them. All right, we're gonna start with our hands out to the side, so we're kind of gripping the dumbbells with our elbows glued to the side. We're gonna raise our arms out, all right, so our palms are facing the floor, and then we're gonna come up to a 90-degree angle, all right? Then back down, coming back to our sides, all right? So raising our arms so that we're level with our shoulders, palms facing down, and then palms facing the opposite wall. All right, nice 90-degree angle, coming back down, and then come back through, all right? That is the rotator cuff raise. Again, we can grab small plates. Find some. Where did my small plates go? All right, well, I don't know where ours are at, but anyways, just small 5-pound, 2.5 plates. Those work just fine. Nothing heavy. You can grab water bottles if you don't have dumbbells. Those work as well. All right, so again, just nice controlled movement, focusing on that rotator cuff. Okay, then we're gonna go to our windmill. And again, these are optional with weight or without. So once again, with our windmill, I wanna show you my feet. So one foot's facing forward, the other foot that you're gonna be coming down, touching that toe, it's kind of turned off to the side, all right? So you'll have your arm pressed out overhead, and then you're gonna take your left arm, and we're just tracing down our leg, and then looking up at our weight as it's overhead, and then coming back up, all right? This makes it a lot easier to maintain that balance and stability, all right? These can be challenging without weight. So again, if you don't have weights, not a big deal. You can do these without weight as well. If you want to apply some weight, just a light load, nothing crazy. Anywhere between 10 to 20 pounds for the ladies. Guys, 15 to 35 pounds. 35 is probably even going on the heavier end. Same thing with the rotator cuff. Keep it light. The Turkish get up, depending on how comfortable you are with the movement, you can, of course, challenge yourself a little bit more. We can go heavier with the kettlebell, or you can even grab a barbell if you'd like. But again, quality movement over speed. Make sure we're doing them well, okay? So 3 sets of 3 Turkish get-ups, 3 sets of 10 rotator cuff raises, and then 3 sets of 10 of the windmill, all right? So a lot of core work for Wednesday, mixed in with some good endurance conditioning. Have a good workout, guys, and be sure to post into Sugar WOD. We're excited to hopefully see some of you guys starting next week when they let us open the doors again for our outdoor workouts. I have information coming out to you soon, so you can kind of know what to expect, and we definitely would appreciate any feedback you guys have for us. So enjoy, have a great night, thanks.